Okay. You knock, there's a resounding echo of the knock that kind of goes through the place. You get the sense that there might be things moving behind the door. You heard sort of like a across the back of the door. Like something moving across the back of the door with many feet. A few moments later, you can hear a voice, and something is making the scavelings move back. They're hissing and howling, and somebody is flying down. And sort of hovers next to all of you. There's at least a round that goes by while he's flying over. It is a dark creeper, small. He's got many little bottles and potions at his belt. He speaks in Shadow Tongue to Calavarius. He does take note of everyone, and that seemed to make him not want to approach too closely.
Maybe the rest of us should get out of bomb formation.
Where is Zurchian?
What do you want? We're very busy.
I need to speak with Zurchian.
Zurchian?
Yes.
He kind of seems a little
Where's
confused.
the eight-legged freak?
Azurkian is his name. You can do business with me. Do you have somebody for the tower? Are you here to make a deposit?
Yes.
Who are you depositing?
He's looking at all of you.
A traitor. Someone deserved of being punished.
Of course, of course. Who is it? What manner of creature or beast are you dropping here?
A follower of the twisted moon goddess.
Oh. Interesting. Is it one of them?
No. They're bounty hunters.
Is it a Caligny?
No, surfacer.
Oh, a surfacer. And how long do you want them to be staying here at the Sadist Spires?
No less than 5 years.
5 years. What sort of condition do you expect them to be in?
Functional.
Oh, you don't mind if we remove a bit or two?
As long as they still function.
All right, 5 years. Functional surfacer. What particular race?
Dwarf.
A dwarf, you say? A surface dwarf. Is it a regular dwarf or a Durgar?
Regular.
Functional dwarf. Is it a spell...
Grizak, you're just fun. You're taking...
Is it a spellcaster?
Give me a bluff at this point in time. You're just sort of making shit up.
Zero's now effectively got into my lie is basically we're selling fucking Grizak. It's the dream. 32.
Okay. He does glance at the others, and let's see here. Wow. This is not the guy they want doing business. Okay. Really?
I think Renee's going to do the good old
9.
9.
He looks excited that you're bringing him a surface dwarf.
Is he a spellcaster of some sort? Or have any abilities to, slip bonds?
Druid. shift a hard case.
Oh, that's going to be difficult. A very strong druid or a weak one? Could he bust out of manacles?
If he was able to shift, he
No,
can
no.
shift.
We'll have to use the dimensional shackles on him. All right, 5 years, dimensional shackles, functional. A bit balmy, perhaps. After the 5 years, that will be approximately, plus use of our dimensional shackles. How powerful a druid? What circle of spell have you seen him cast? There is a danger in such things, you know.
Fifths.
Fifths? Well. Keeping a druid on ice of that caliber, that will be 18,000 gold pieces.
Little much.
It is a dangerous prisoner. We have to keep him occupied. Functional.
And what will keep Zirkian from eating him?
Oh, he won't eat him. He understands that we need to be paid. Might poison him a bit. Yeah, we'll test our dwarven constitution. The spirit of learning.
So you're going to open the door or not?
Well, come back when you have your prisoner.
We have him.
Where? Him?
Gonna waggle the bag.
Those doors aren't safe for customers to go through.
He's actually flying down. And you waggle the bag.
We got some nasty critters on the other side of these doors.
I think Renee's going to shoot him with an arrow.
All right,
Renee has decided that this is about the right position. He's going to hit him with a silencing arrow.
Okay, I think it's initiative. I don't think it's going to be a very long combat, but I think it's initiative. As you're like, I got some money right here. All right. You bluff
Hey,
him.
why don't you stand beside Cade?
Cade's like, are we gonna hit him? You know? He just assumed the confusion of the surfacers was because they're your bodyguards or something.
surfacers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So in the surprise round, Renee's initiative is as if he rolled a 20.
It's excellent.
Is this man chaotic?
He is chaotic and evil.
Oh, goody.
All right. Let me just roll a bunch of d20s then.
Yeah.
That is the preferred way. Zyra's initiative is identical between her two bodies.
Kay gets an 11. Zita gets a 4.
Ooh.
Widget is not here. Renee gets a 12. I'll just write down 20. And 12, just to remember. Maffei gets a 5. Zyra gets a 7. Grizak's not here. Where is
These
Murgo?
rolls are balls.
Murgovane? What's Murgovane's initiative mod?
-1.
Oh. One of those characters, huh?
Yes.
He rolled
this
a
guy
4.
doesn't have a 26.
And then the dude gets a 9. This guy's name is Galak.
That means Renee gets a full round, and a standard, and then a full round attack.
And he rolls a 9. Okay, Renee, the surprised attack. This single standard action.
Alright, we're going to be hitting him with a silencing strike. which is a regular attack. And we're going to commence the shooting. He's within point blank, and I will deadly aim. I'm just making sure I don't have any other fun stuff. Nope. Okay, so plus 27 minus 3, so plus 24. AC 29 against his flat-footed AC.
Yep.
Okay. 1d8 plus 5d6 plus 2d6 plus 13 plus 6 plus 1. 49 damage.
The arrow right in his back. He's trying to reach for it.
And a will save to make noise.
Oh, okay. You might not be making that noise.
I don't remember alchemists having great will saves.
Nope. 22.
Oh, he's not magically silenced.
Okay.
I think I still get to put arrows into him before you.
Yeah, so your initiative then drops to 12, and then we will resort this, and the surprise round continues. A standard or move from Cade.
Cade is going to trip him and then step on him twice.
Alright, his flat-footed CMD is... his dex is 5, so...
Oh, God, Ahmed, what did you create? I can't read this.
17 is the CMD.
I will roll a die. Okay, it works. He
Yep.
gets knocked over. And then he provokes 2 AOs, so I will...
Did you have time to set up all these feats?
I think these are all his normal feats. Give me a second.
I got one. That's what he says. Well, actually, he's flying, so he doesn't. He's not.
Oh, he doesn't.
You can't trip.
Okay, so he can't be tripped. So.
So that's it. You kind of spun him around while he was
Yeah.
flying, but. Gallic was surprised. Zyra.
Zyra is going to. Oh, he's pretty close. So let's just do a thing. We're trying to be quiet though, so we're not really casting spells. Sorry, I'm lost between character sheets. Zyra is going to. I think she's going to ready a cure, or sorry, ready an inflict spell, inflict critical wounds. If it appears he's going to try to get a chance to get away.
Okay. So you're reading a spell.
Good.
Maffei.
I was looking around inside.
Oh, right. Zita.
Zita is
What was his will save?
Plus 8.
20,
Plus 6.
No, I mean, what did he get?
22 or something. Yeah, I think it was
Okay.
22.
22? All right. Sorry, that was the DC. I should have actually done the math. I was using Sam's goddamn knockout blow DC was what was in my brain.
Zita casts Hold Person on him.
Yeah, technically there are people. All right. 9? Does 9 make it?
No, 9 does not.
I'll keep him quiet.
Sort of floating there, shimmering with the spell. Trying to talk, but can't. Murgobane.
Screw you, Cade.
I didn't know he's flying. Damn it!
Quiet.
5 foot step.
Strike.
No, 5 foot step and coup de grace.
Is it standard?
Oh, you're right. Yeah. No, I can't. Yeah, I'll vital strike.
I am so happy that the alchemist came out to play, because I hate there is no other problem.
Oh, Myrtle Vein.
Don't worry, we're going to murder our way through the building.
We will be the new masters of the Sadist
Well,
Spires.
we're basically going to go, like, whatever combat here is going to just teleport into the other building. It'll be one extended combat. Like,
So,
I think we might be going Scorched Earth with,
yeah,
With the
this
Temple of the
city.
Reborn, yeah.
Yeah,
plus. Oh, that's with bull strength. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Hang on. No bull strength. It's 33. AC 36.
Yeah, his AC is like 7 right now or something like that.
paralyzed.
Oh, yeah, that's too bad for him.
He's flat-footed, and then he's paralyzed. We'll see. And he's got 50 damage, so...
Yeah, that's a thing to.
He has a lot of hit points, though. He's not bloodied.
You will give it a second.
It's all that racial hit dice and then the class on top, right?
Yep.
Is he bloodied now? 61 damage.
Holy
One
fuck.
hit.
110. He's in that rarest of states that never occurs. He's disabled.
I'm pretty certain we're going to chalk one up for Renee as he gets the...
And then he gets a
goes first.
fort save or die because he took more than 50 damage in one strike. DC 15. He gets a 24. You almost take his arm off. Blood flying out of it and sort of rivulating weirdly along the ground as the fly spell is keeping some of the blood sort of floating like it was in space, but then when it gets away, it drips. But he's also spinning because Cade tripped him and Murgovane's hit spun him around. Yeah. Zyra, Murgovane, and Cade all get splattered with a bit of Darkfolk blood. And the last person to go in, the first person in the next round, Renee's initiative drops, so it becomes Cade.
Ah, damn it.
He's still alive! He's still alive!
Still breathing.
No, he's not. No.
Get him for Cadle. Scooter.
He is dying. Leave him with me.
Paralyzed is helpless, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Cade kills him.
Pops his head off.
Yep.
See, I'm strong.
Got him! And then kind of puts his foot on top of him and forces him down to the ground.
Hold on to him.
One.
No, I killed him. He was done. He was done. He was done.
So which floor did he come out of?
Kind of the upper floor. Remember where the bats were? Speaking of the bats, you hear them kind of screeching a little bit. What is Renee doing?
Can you see the bats from here?
Let me unfog. So the tower to the north is the one that is the floor above.
All right, so it's through they're over here.
Yeah, they're kind of over here. You can see one of their wings, like occasionally flap up. Basically, it's got 3/4 cover.
Well, that means that they really can't see us either. So Renee's going to step over here and pick up Gallic.
Okay.
And do a weekend with Bernie's with.
That was my kill, Renee.
Shut up. Zyra's going to be pointing upstairs. Zita?
Okay, so let's see if the Scavelings hear the combat.
The spell was cast, which is the big thing, and then Kate and Mergravane having their lovers quarrel.
Okay, there's weird clicking as one of them comes in full view. It's sort of crawling alongside of the tower. It's not supposed to be able to crawl like that. It's weird. But it's kind of coming along.
Oh.
It's up. And the other one is following. They get to there this round. Gallic is dead. Let's remove him. Zyra.
Zyra's going to delay. I'll pick a spot.
Circus.
Zita, pick a spot.
Maffei comes back. She reports that she says,
3 big things with tentacles. They're like bugs.
We'll be going upstairs. Meet us there.
They guard the door that leads up.
We'll use magic to get there. We'll see if there's planar binding.
okay, she says she thinks the stairs or the door is about 40 feet in a downwards direction kind of thing. She kind of points like
40 feet that way.
Okay.
That was Maffei coming back to report. Zita.
Greater invis on herself, I think, is prudent.
Okay. Are you moving at all?
Yes. Just give me...
Oh, we're fighting out here.
There we go. Thank you.
Mergravane?
He's gonna cast Divine Power on himself.
Cade.
Come on, little birdies. I can hear you.
Oh, let's just see if he's got anything that he's gonna take his stance
Okay.
and will declare one of them to be his foe thing, to roll the thing, to do a thing.
All right, I see that one. That'll be number 2.
Renee?
Renee will drop the body, 5-foot step over, and full round scaling.
You don't like the ghoul bats?
Well, we're apparently hanging around, so we'll hang around.
Okay.
If we're hanging around, we're killing them.
AC 20.
Okay. We don't have a bard song going, and it is a ghoul. Is it chaotic?
Yep.
Cool. All right.
It has given in to the ghoulish state.
The many shots AC 28.
2 arrows go flying into its ugly
Rapid
face.
shots AC 30.
Followed by another arrow in its mouth.
Another AC 30.
That one gets it in the throat.
AC 22.
That one near its eye.
That AC 22 might be me lying. Give me a second. I might be. No, that AC 22 is an AC 17.
Okay, that misses.
It was a miss. Okay. All right. So the 2d8 plus 4d6 plus. Does it have any DR?
Nope.
Plus 26 plus 6. The mini shot does 57 damage.
Wow. Okay, it's almost dead.
Okay. I can't see. Do I see the other one there from
No.
there?
Nope.
No. Okay. Then 2d8 plus 4d6 plus 26 plus 6 plus 6. The next 2 arrows do another 55 damage.
Yeah, you destroy it. It falls off the side of the tower and crunches to the cobbles below, destroyed. The other one, screeching, is coming around. This one's going to take flight.
Oh no.
Where is its fly? That's 50 to here. Yeah. Can it screech from here? No. It's going to have to double move. It kind of comes down a little bit. It's a shaky flyer. It moves to there. Presents a gigantic target for you, Zyra.
Okay.
Zyra is going to cast a defensive spell because we're doing it. She will cast a shield spell.
Okay, Maffei.
Maffei is going to start flying up to take a look at E4. We're down here, right?
Yep. So
Yeah,
she's flying straight up to kind of be at this wall, and she's going to go poking in, I guess?
Yep. Yep.
It looks like the wall is just too thick to allow her in.
Okay,
So
well, then she'll move around to the door side, or a window if there is one. Like,
yeah, she'll go...
make her way to here.
Yeah, she'll go this way, given that the creature is that way. She doesn't want to provoke. Zita.
Mark?
Oh, sorry, I didn't catch that.
Your turn.
Zita?
Mm-hmm.
I
Renee
think
Renee is single rounding the the ghoul bats.
All right, she will take this opportunity to disintegrate the door.
Knock, motherfucker! I believe.
Basically, one single door turns into rusty dust, revealing the inside. And yeah, all of the sounds have been agitating these giant insects with weird tentacles coming out of them. You believe they are called carrion crawlers. This tower area looks like it has seen better days. And they're kind of coming towards the sound of the noise. Detritus and broken furniture everywhere. It's definitely not the door that they use to entertain visitors. So this door is gone. We'll draw gray over the disintegrated door. That was a standard move. Oh, you actually floated over and disintegrated. Murgovane.
Well, it seems like Renee's got the flying bats. Murgovane will step in here. Oh, hello.
Let me see if they have reach with their tentacles.
Yeah, he's gonna rage.
They do?
Again, and he is going to...
This is a touch attack.
Yeah, he's gonna give it
18 touch.
He's gonna give himself mirror images when he rages.
Okay, so he rages, moves, and then
rage free action. He casts a second level spell.
Yep.
And gets in there and Vital Strike.
All right, so an 18 touch, would that have touched Murgovane?
I'm almost positive it would have. Let me double check. Raging Murgovane, I'm almost guaranteed.
Is Murgovane the right character to fight the Shadow War?
Murgovane is the best character to fight the Shadow War.
When we get him a basically a Death Ward cloak, he is the right character to fight a Shadow War.
Yeah.
I am Murdervane.
Exactly.
He will have Death Ward next level.
Nice.
As a spell, so.
No, we needed
Yeah,
we
it
needed
hits.
a 24-hour
Hits? Okay. Give me the number of mirror images that you have.
Yeah.
Amaju.
Okay, the slimy tentacle kind of whips out towards you.
5 images.
5, so it hit one of your images, and then your...
It should be a D6.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Hit one of your images.
Almost made it worse. Sorry, Mark.
Alright. Just got 4 images left. I just want to put the images on before I forget.
Okay.
There are 4 images, and he attacks.
Charging.
No,
No,
just
it's
walk.
just move. Okay, you
Yeah.
just wandering in amongst the broken furniture and the detritus of the past victims.
No.
The horrible insects.
Yeah, plus 30.
Dank smell of decay in this room.
Sorry, that should be AC 50. I don't know. Should have been plus 36.
Okay, it has an AC of 19.
All right then. Well,
The bug thing barely moves to block. Like it's sort of undulating the tentacles in front of itself. That's
Bad
its
things
defense.
happen to you when it touches you.
What are you attacking with?
It's his furious greatsword.
Okay, so the greatsword collapses the thing's head, and it's like about a 3-foot section of its body travels down the tube-like exoskeleton, exits out its thorax, like out of its ass end, and splatters the back end of the room as you kill the creature.
Okay.
You dropped it to minus 25. Tentacles
Okay.
flapping.
That
in
feels
its
like it was a
throat.
bit of overkill.
Yeah. Okay. Kate, the other two don't seem to be bothered by the death of their companion creature and are just coming straight at Murgovane. Okay, you kill the truck-sized carrying crawler, and then Cade.
Cade is going to not be showing up.
I want the birdie. I want the birdie.
You're not getting the birdie.
I'm getting the birdie.
Go help Murgovane.
All right.
I mean, he could take the birdie. Could he balance on the edge there and then give himself lunge and then?
Yep. So an acrobatics check, DC 15, as he's bouncing on the edge. I want the birdie.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
got
a
a,
screeching as it comes in.
yes, he's got a plus 23.
Okay.
He's going to use a swift action to give himself
2. You can get 2, I think, with that.
Lunge and
I don't
weapon.
Focus?
I'm weapon focus punch.
okay.
Because
I guess.
well, I mean, it's the one I would take. I mean, +1 to hit, +1 to hit. And this shit's fucking ridiculous. I don't know how to read this. All right, full flurry attack, power attack, full flurry, poison on first hit. No, what is your bonus to hit, man? 18 melee. That includes the amulet, and then. Good fucking Christ! I don't think any of this counts. I don't think any of this applies.
Yeah.
Oh, mutagen. He should
have taken his mutagen.
He should have drank his mutagen. He'll
Fine.
after he kills the birdie, he'll drink it.
Okay.
So 16 becomes 17. And then power attack makes that oh, excuse me. Power attack's -3. Okay, so 14.
Wow.
AC 31. Critical threat.
It's undead.
Undead. That should be AC 27. That should be AC 27. That should be AC 25. Then AC 15.
Okay, that last one missed.
Let's do that.
And then.
Oh no.
20?
Perched precariously.
Hit.
Okay,
He overextended on that second to last one, and he's. Oh, I almost fell there.
All right, it's immune to poison.
Yep. 3 hits, it looks like.
So 2d8 plus 1d6. The 1d6 is
Fire, probably.
fire. So I think that hurts these things.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 2d8 plus 1d6 plus 13. So the first attack does. Oh my good lord! 33 damage.
Look at that roll.
Wham! Right in the kisser.
Holy shite.
The second damage attack does 29 damage.
Okay, he downs it.
Oh.
Okay.
I got
You-
one. That's two. That's two, Murgravane.
All right, so you got the raging barbarian. Yeah, his roar is in the hall. If there was any question of like, is this normal business?
Renee
Murgravane-
is like, we're supposed to be special for her. Male is supposed to be in here like professional, and then we got this shit going on.
Yep, this thing crashes into the side of these stairs and then flops to the
Going
ground.
to end up fighting the entire town.
Renee, what are you doing?
Would you two shut up? Family bush.
Found tabouche.
Renee's gonna move in, and we'll put an arrow into the carrion crawler.
Okay. A squishy AC of 17.
Oh, he's very, very squish. All right. AC 30 something.
Yep.
So I'm assuming it's neutral.
It is a neutral thing. Yep.
Okay. So 1d8 plus 13 plus 1 plus 6. We don't have Bard Song going yet. 24 damage.
An arrow basically tickles the side of Murgravane as it flies past you. The fletching just barely touched you to go right into the face of the carrion crawler. And how much damage? 24.
Yep.
Well, you didn't down it in one arrow, but it is well on its way to being bloodied. It kind of stunned it a little bit as its tentacles are going back, making a high-pitched whining noise. Zyra. So much for stealth.
We can't even. We can't close the door now.
How were you expecting to get in?
I was expecting you to teleport us up to the next level.
Oh, we have to kill them all anyway.
I suppose. She's gonna drag this body into the building.
Okay, you drag the
Inside,
mutilated.
Cade. Inside.
Yeah, coming. Maffei is checking out the tower, trying to find a way in, so she's just flying around and then finds some doors. She's gonna poke her head in. She's disappearing into the tower. Zita.
Is gonna.
So when anybody says Calavarius is assaulting the,
She'll go to there, and she will use magic missile on it.
Okay,
It
this one's
looks pretty hurt.
This one's very injured. Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah,
They
she'll
are
just do a
within-
magic.
they are within 15 feet of each other.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use a spell-like ability that I often ignore instead. That is the wrong character I'm looking at. Sorry.
Okay, as your blood goes up in this new world of yours, seeing through the lenses of evil, in combat, the violet starts to take on a reddish hue.
Okay.
you've got a mood ring in your eyeball.
So how hurt does this thing look?
Very.
Okay, I'll just try this. I'll see how much damage it does. I don't know. +1 per 2. Alright, that's not a lot of damage, but we're gonna try it anyway.
Just like a spell ability from your bloodline or something?
Yeah, it's D4 +1 per 2 sorcerer levels. It's not a lot of
Okay, what is it?
minute meteors. You can summon a rain of tiny meteorites as a standard action that fall in a 5-foot column.
You throw glitter at someone, like little tiny. You throw pebbles, throw gravel.
I throw rocks at people.
Is it an attack roll or is it a?
It's a reflex save.
Okay,
DC 23.
you get 7.
Well, then it takes
I actually really like this conservative spells.
+6. Takes a whopping 9 damage.
Okay, that makes it unconscious. Little sparkly meteors go flying into it, and it kind of curls up on the ground. Murgovane.
1.
Wait, they don't have an initiative, Pip. So give me a
They
second.
should be going at some
They
point.
should be going before
They should be
Murgovane.
responding before Murgovane.
Yeah, they go right after Zita. So this thing does come up to Murgovane and kind of sits on top of the other one and can reach him. So it's going to flick a tentacle at Murgovane. Let's say touch attack. It rolls a natural 1.
Shouldn't do that.
Would have hit a touch AC, so it's fine. It slips a little bit on the ichor of the other one, but it's trying to. It's kind of like mowing through the ichor with its many legs and just spreading the filth everywhere. Now it's Murgovane's turn. How nice of it! How nice of it to step very close to Murgovane.
Step in. Doesn't miss. Critical threat. It's if I hit it, it's dead. It dies. It's just 9 damage. The bonus alone, it's dead.
How much? What's your damage bonus?
On a critical hit, 80.
80? Yeah, it's dead. It has 30 hit points. I'm just adding a few other things to the initiative because
We've kind of woke everything up.
yeah, it's on like Donkey Kong.
And as a move, he's going to change up his feat. He's going to give himself 1 vital strike, lunge, and what the hell's that Damien one? Deadly strike, because he doesn't want to lose any kills.
Okay. So you kill this thing. You can see a little bit more around the corner. There are a set of double doors that seem to exit the tower. They might lead to a balcony, as the ground level on both sides are not the same, and you can't quite see around fully around the corner. This place shows signs of rot from all the furniture, the droppings of the carrion crawlers, and like belts and a boot, and like suggestions that these things have been fed people, as well as animals. Let me see. Yeah, they're probably concerned.
Are we out of combat right now, or?
No, we're going to take the rounds down. I'm just going to start moving enemies around. So that
Okay.
enemy goes to there and probably cast a spell. Okay. And then Cade and Renee and Zyra. Cade comes in. He has a crazy movement rate. Hey, there's a door over here. Lots of doors.
Oh, don't go too far.
All right, he comes wandering back. His movement rate's what, like 60?
Something like that. Here, Kate's movement rate. I'm going to go 1 second.
All right, comes right back up. Where are you?
Right here. Good. Yep. That's not my pouch you're touching.
No, he's not Grizak. He's just sort of swiping around. Try not to get poison on you. Maffei is going to come back to report. She's flipping back outside. Zita, Renee, Zyra.
Renee is going to basically.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll stop there. And we'll cast a. Renee's gonna. I can't. He's got a protective penumbra, so he could like, just in case somebody casts daylight for some reason. No, we all can see. So Renee's gonna move forward. All right, he'll move forward and ready to.
Okay, Zyra, does
Attack.
she join the cluster?
Yeah, Zira's going to join the cluster, and actually Zira's going to drop a deeper darkness over there, and then go join the cluster.
Behind you, or?
Basically, so it encompasses the door. So if people are looking from a long way away, they just see a dark spot.
Okay.
I was thinking more like here, so that basically get the door. Yeah.
Okay.
Shall move forward.
The Zerkian and the Driders. They might actually not know. Okay, Murgovane.
Murgovane's going to pull back into the cluster, and it's ready in action in case something comes at him.
Okay.
Did we miss Zita?
Yeah, Zita, what are you doing? Sorry, I missed
Uh,
Zita. Zita's right before Murgovane.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, she'll go to the pip after Murgovane. Whatever. She teleports everyone to the bridge now that everyone's coming down to the bottom of the tower.
And there's the chat. There's the darkness for them to look
A
through.
little misdirection there. Okay, so you teleport everyone onto the bridge. Okay.
So dimension door, or
Can I do it with Dimension Door?
it's within range.
Yeah, we'll do Dimension Door. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a funky like layer above the tower that you just left behind, and then you're seeing, you're high up along the bridge, and you see a set of double doors in front of you leading into the tower that you weren't in, and then double doors behind you that lead to the tower that you were just in.
And those doors are both closed.
Those doors are both closed. Yeah.
Let's close the door behind him. Doesn't live in a barn. That's good.
Cade.
Knock, knock. Kate's gonna go. We just came from the south, so he's gonna
Yeah.
go north.
All
He's
right.
gonna go this way. Open the door.
Okay. The doors are locked. Closed and locked. Renee.
Renee's gonna move forward and basically, it's like put away his bow and pull out his tools.
Okay. Zyra. There
Zyra,
is a keyhole there. Yeah. And you guys are all like, the fucking dude you just killed probably had keys.
Yep, left him down there. Zyra is. I'm just gonna check to see what type of spell knock is. I think it's transmutation. I would bet money it's transmutation. Yeah, it's transmutation. Alright, she does not have shadow transmutation. She's going to... Can you see invisible things, sweetie?
Give me a moment.
Alright. She will cast a magic circle against evil.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna put Murgovane's, we'll say, is kind of... She's gonna put it on herself, just to...
Okay. Maffei thinks you guys are downstairs, so she's coming back into darkness and having a look around. You feel concern at this point? As Kurian and the Driders, Murgovane. This is the 5th round of combat if you're plus the surprise.
It's gonna try and bust these doors open.
Okay. The DC to bust the doors open is 25 strength check.
Probably not, but we're gonna try anyway because we're raging barbarians, and that's what we do. Plus, plus 8 plus. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Oh, I think I have a power that I can use. Or help me with this. Just give me a second. No, that's only for melee attack rolls. Never mind. No, the 14. No.
Okay, the heavy
Ow.
door, the heavy iron reinforced doors that are locked, kind of rattle in their bracings. The door does not budge. Murgavane's shoulder's a little sore. Zita.
She can't. She casts see invisibility and shakes her head at Murgavane.
Okay. Murgavane, give me a perception check.
Okay. $33.
You hear raspy spellcasting from behind the door.
Caster.
You can actually make a spellcraft check. You can't see the casting, but you can hear it.
Oh, I can try.
So the DC is 30.
He's a raging barbarian.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
I can't.
Caster.
Cade.
Cade is gonna
Sunder the door.
go over here and sunder that door.
All right, it's a
So he's gonna use his
heavy door.
thingy to bypass the hardness of the door, and he's gonna do damage to the door. And he's gonna give himself vital strike and greater vital strike.
Why not? Yeah. Especially when you're doing 2d8.
Yeah.
Okay. This door has a hardness of 7 and 30 hit points.
Okay.
He ignores the hardness.
Yep.
Ignore the hardness, and then
I got a feeling this door's down.
I have a feeling it is down too, but the doors can't be poisoned, and we'll roll the fire separately. 45 damage.
Yeah, he sunders the left hand of the left side of the door open, his left, revealing. And I'm just going to drag the creature off to the side. Actually, no, Zita can see it.
Yep.
All right, and you guys are going to go, what the fuck is that? It appears to be some sort of alchemical lab, like with bottles along the stone desk that goes around the side of the inside of the tower. There are stairs that lead down and stairs that lead up, but most concerning is the half-bodied, undead-looking thing, like it is some sort of devilish skeleton covered in a sheet. It is floating there with swirling magic in one of its hands as it's holding on to a charge. It is quite unnerving and is looking straight at Zita, who is looking straight at it.
Why do I feel like there's a will save coming up here?
Intruder.
Was that audible?
Yep.
Name's Cade.
Hi, name's Cade.
Renee.
Renee has his tools out and not a bow.
Yep.
And can't see the foe.
Are you gonna fucking fiddle with the lock, or are you gonna
We'll unlock
switch
the
everything
door.
up? Okay. The door
Standard action.
has a lock on it, DC 30.
Okay, we're gonna unlock the door because fuck it. You guys kill something. My score's too high. 26. Because I didn't switch my gloves.
Okay, so you fail.
Oh, sorry. 27.
Still not 30. You're like
Did switch my gloves.
you're fiddling with the lock. It's not going. It's not going.
So
Not
that's
catching.
standard. The lock didn't go. Do I put away my tools as a move?
You could just drop your tools and then pull out your bow.
No, I'll put away my tools.
Okay. Zyra, and as part of the move, pull out your bow.
Yeah.
Zyra.
Zyra, she can't see it, although that sounds kind of like a problem. We're gonna cast a death ward on Zita.
Thank you.
It sounds like that kind of a problem. Let's be honest here. Death ward.
Okay, that was Zyra.
Yeah.
Maffei gets the sense that something's wrong and is going to go whipping back out of the tower. What's she fly at?
40.
60. She's kind of within sight now. She flew up around the tower towards all of you. As Curian and the Driders actually are in the other tower that isn't being knocked on, and they don't know anything's going on. Murgovane.
Murgovane, of course, doesn't see anything.
Yeah, this
That's how they get you.
This is the door that's destroyed. Just draw a flat square where the door is
Stronger than
lying.
spells. My fist is like magic.
He is going to cast. I don't think he has invisibility purge. Fuck, I don't know. He's got nothing. He doesn't see the invisible thing. He doesn't know it's there.
You heard it speaking, but it's somewhere in there.
All right. Well, okay. He's going to. Shit! I don't want to drop my rage. He's going to delay.
Okay, Zita.
She is going to cast glitter dust on the thing.
Does glitter dust have SR?
No,
Fuck.
it's conjuration. It's conjuration glitter. There was a note on, not that it's relevant anymore, but I didn't know why. The goblin bard didn't have glitter dust. It was very much in her style, I thought.
Yeah. No.
Godiva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Godiva. Godiva.
All right, this horrible undead-looking thing is covered in glitter. And then Murgovane is delaying, so he could go now.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Murgovane.
there's a thingy. I wonder if it could be
5-foot step. He's got lunge.
Whack it. It's a delay, so you can full round it.
So I can full round it. Yeah.
Chop sake just doy.
Okay.
20 plus 36. AC 52.
36 is huge.
Yeah.
But you got rage and divine power running. So.
And divine power. Yeah, divine power's at a +4 right now. So.
Yeah.
And Zita would put up a bard song, so that should be 55.
Yeah, you struck it. There's this weird, dry cracking sound as you hit the creature.
It is solid then.
It is solid. It kind of you kind of expected a skeleton to break apart. It just sort of spun as it was flying.
Okay.
It's a tough nut.
All right. So.
And the glitter dust also gets rid of its blur, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I think so. Yeah.
All that mischance stuff based off of position.
I forgot about that too. All right,
Here.
so next one is plus.
I'll check. I'll
35.
check on the
Mhm.
blur thing. I'm not certain.
Let's. There we go. AC 43
Mm-hmm.
plus
Uh,
27, so 30.
it's a minus 40 on stealth checks.
Oh, blur might work. So
Blur still
we'll
works.
have to roll for each of these attacks.
Modron's looking a little slow here right now.
Yeah, not too sure why.
Come on, Modron.
Yeah, let me kill him and restart him.
Okay.
Don't take him to the vet.
Time to go out to pasture. It's going to the farm. Of course, I hit the button that for some reason made everything minimize.
Yeah, I did that as well. They added it. It's by the start menu now.
Okay, 32 is a hit.
All right.
All right, I think blur still works. So
All right. Well, I'm not done.
Oh.
Divine power gives me that extra attack.
Hmm.
Plus 25. Fuck off, Modron. Come on.
What's the matter, you?
It's a 1.
You might also go fuck off, Modron.
Fuck off,
What's the special
Modron.
one?
Don't give me this
AC 28,
28?
and it has an AC of 26, so not a critical.
Okay, so 3.
3 1d
This ain't no
100s.
carrion crawler.
No. Hit and miss. No, hit and hit.
Okay. So. Plus.
Dire ghoul bat. Carrion crawler. Some weird floating skull thing. Skull face killer up here. I'm assuming this is an experiment.
Does it have DR?
It does not have DR.
Alright, then
Not a golem.
164 damage.
It's not around anymore.
It has 160 hit points.
Now, does it have a con?
It is floating there, and the magic in its hand starts to disappear. It bounces off the back. Whoa, Mogramir keeps on fucking hitting it. Bits of bone are flying off of it and tearing the sheet. And
Renee's just got this look of like, am I pulling out my tools again?
Zita, it's not Zita's turn, but on her turn she could probably ask some questions as to what the fuck this thing
What
is.
is it? What?
What is it? Or perhaps what spell did it have holding it?
Or why is it?
All right. Its wounds begin to knit, and it's at 162 damage now. And it's not awake. Cade?
It's healing. Kate's gonna go step on its head.
Which means the kill is mine.
How do you get the that coup de grace, the neck slicer? I don't think it's a feat.
Oh, no, I've but it's got I don't know if it counts though. He's got the deadly finish feat. Bring
means
anything
what?
below 0 hit points.
Yep.
It's got to make a fortitude save.
This thing does make fort saves.
Okay. DC damage dealt. Looks like the last damage was max damage, so 12, so 59 plus 15 is so roll a 20.
It rolls a
It's
20.
Oh, fuck off.
Nice try, though. Woo!
Oh, it's still alive.
Yeah, it's got weird, like, ectoplasmic blood. It was actually critable.
Okay, and Cade is gonna. He had to more than 5 foot. He had to go more than 5 feet because Murder
Yep.
Vein's big ass is in the way.
Yep.
So he's gonna I think he still had the vital strike up, so he's gonna vital
Strike
strike it.
Okay, its
Which
AC
I also
drops to 5, 9, and its dex score 7, so 16. It's got AC 10.
okay. That's a hit. So that would be.
Goes and fucking kicks it in the head.
Does the fire work on it?
Yes.
Okay, so 68 plus 1d6 plus 13 plus 3 plus 6. 48 damage.
Jeez. Okay, he kills it. He kind of kicks its head off. It does finally, like, very creepily, the head is still flying, and it sort of floats there for a while, and the rest of the bones just drop down to the ground.
This just further enrages the barbarian.
Renee?
Children. Renee's going to put away his bows and move action, draw out his tools, and then use a standard to unlock the door.
Okay, fiddling with picks in the lock.
Yeah, 30
Okay,
lots.
the door is unlocked. It's not open though.
Okay.
Zyra.
Zyra is going to take this opportunity to hide in shadows.
Wrapping shadows around herself. Maffei is going to fly forward and have a look through the door. There's a feeling of hopefulness and then deep concern. And I need a perception check from Maffei.
From Maffei.
Yep.
Maffei's perception is plus. That's a 21.
Okay, and this thing's stealth. Plus distance. 28 plus distance. Okay.
Okay.
So she doesn't see anything in the room. When she pops her head back, Iana is there.
Renee will nod. Zyra will say from the shadows. Good.
Curian and the Driders, Zita.
Oh. Bard songs going. We're going to. She's going to cast Fly on herself. And. Do we know which tower she's in?
She's right there, behind that door.
The
one that Renee just unlocked.
Alright then. She's just going to wait for the door. She's going to wait for someone else to open the door.
Okay. Do you want to know what this thing was?
Yes. That will be my move.
Knowledge planes?
28.
They are sinister things from the deep shadow plane. They are called Obes.
Obes?
Or Albs? Albs?
Albs, okay.
Albs are sinister things from the deep shadow plane. They tend to be very powerful casters. They are servants of the darker things, in particular, you're guessing. The dragon and elf shadow. They act as proxies to the gods that the dark folk worship and are outsiders. If it touched you, it could make the very light itself become unbearable to the victim.
Now that's a curse.
That's a curse for sure.
It can hurl burning cold, and they are constantly wrapped in the gossamer kind of sheet. Wraps them in a bit of like cloying darkness, i.e. the blur effect. And give me a spellcraft. As you saw the spell it was holding in its hand dissipate.
Okay.
Inflict critical.
39.
It was holding on to a hostile plane shift.
That's worse.
Much worse. Okay, if we see more of those, we need to kill them immediately. Immediately.
Did it have a rod, or is it... Where was it going to send us?
This one was probably a mightier caster. Like, not all of the outsiders are casters like this, but yeah, it was showing signs of being a divine caster.
Well, I think sword beats oboe, or whatever it is. Bonobo.
Yeah, it was a level appropriate encounter where Murgovane one-rounded it basically into oblivion. So Zita's like giving appropriate advice. Murgovane.
Murgovane. Oh, for crying out loud, Mark.
Don't worry, we're all doing it. All the children are doing it these days.
Hang on. I just messed up my Twitch screen. There we go. Sakes. All right, Murgovane. Just heard that we're going in the other door.
Oh yeah, from the bridge, you can see that the doors that led out of the tower below led onto a balcony that overlooked sort of a height. So there's really nothing down there.
Can you get in there and open the door, or?
I think it's.
You can take the phase incorporeal.
So he's
running over, opening the door.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Renee will also give a perception check.
Yep.
As he's standing there going like, I am holding a pick. Why is the door open? Ouvre la porte.
Because I have no patience.
But I'm mad now. Okay. Uh, 31.
Oops.
I didn't see what I rolled.
Would you have a plus 17?
It's plus 17, yeah.
You got a 30.
Oh, okay.
There's a poo-poo. Yeah. Being attacked by a bracelet?
I love these.
I mean, it's cool. It looks cool.
Zero, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Let us know if you have any questions. They are raiding something called the Sadist Spires in the Shadow Plane underground city called Lyrudrada, trying to rescue followers of the priestess Zyra, who is currently possessing the body of a traitor to her little cult of the hidden moon, or the of the shadow moon. And they've just spotted one of the companions kind of shackled up at the bottom of, or at the back of a cell. She is not looking very good. And Renee and I believe Murgovane both spotted kind of moving a bunch in a pile of ropes and manacles. Like they're slithering along it is this tiny little dragon-headed thing that looks like a bracelet, but it is actually animate, and it just sort of peeks its head up a little bit and is looking at all of you. You don't know if this thing is a threat or it's just cute.
Okay.
You do hear from down the steps around the corner, there are hissing and clacking. The prisoner is not moving in her cell. While Renee may find it a little bit sick to the remaining humanity that he has, that he likes the smell of the dungeon, Murgovane definitely doesn't. It smells of excrement and rotting flesh.
Okay.
Renee, of course, is
rotting flesh.
is a ghoul, so he may be trying to hide amongst humanity. He may have different feelings about these
Do
types
you
of
have
smells.
an erection? Jesus, man.
Wow.
Sorry, it's been a long day.
Cade comes running back. Oh, we're taking that tower now. And he's gonna take a double move. Hey, wake up!
God damn it, Cade.
Give me a perception check to see if he sees the rope dragon hiding. I think it's DC 28 plus distance.
Well, you see, you'd think that a character would like max out perception.
No?
You'd be wrong.
Hey, she's in here. I think your friend's in here. Who? Oh.
Him yelling and all that stuff, Renee seems to have alerted the Driders. You suspect.
Okay, Renee is going to put away his tools, draw his bow as part of the move action.
Yep.
And basically ready an arrow into whatever's coming around. Well, I don't know what the rope dragon thing is.
It looks like it's trying to burrow its way back into the pile of ropes.
Well, we're going to leave Mr. Cutie Rope Dragon there to be Mr. Cutie Rope Dragon, and Renee's going to move over here and hide.
Okay.
Because we're going to assassin our way through this.
The rope dragon slowly burrows its way underneath the pile of ropes. Zyra.
Zyra.
Oh, and it's small.
Zyra's going to come forward and will cast a magic circle against evil on Murgovane.
Okay. Maffei is incorporeal, and she's going to fly into the room and sort of half be in the stone, half not, flying near Ayanna. Ayanna is dressed in tatters of robes. She's got both hands, like she's sort of like got both hands pinned against the wall behind manacles. It looks like blood has left her hands long ago. They're kind of hanging there limply. It looks like she doesn't get fed very well. She is several stones lighter than the last time you saw her. You can see
That's a big problem.
You can
Stones
see,
is lots.
You can see ribs through her skin. And she is barely conscious. She makes a moaning noise. Her lips, once luscious and beautiful, are now all chapped to hell, and long fingernails. And it looks like for some reason her head has been shaved several times, but it's been growing back in, and she's really dirty. As Kyrian,
Is someone there? Who is there? Go and see.
You hear things coming up the stairs. They're very close. Zita?
Can she hear them coming up the stairs?
Yeah, you can. They're not quiet. You can hear metal scraping and many legs kind of along the stone.
They're used to being big badasses.
Alright, black tentacles on the stairs.
Okay, so this is a 20-foot radius area.
Also no SR, I believe.
I think this one has SR.
Oh, really? Didn't used to.
I could be wrong.
I'm looking
Are
it
you
up
are you
right
trying
now.
to get it mostly in the room, or are you trying to get it down the stairs? Or...
Down the stairs.
You are correct, sir. It's no SR.
Alright.
Okay. There's an eruption of black tentacles that start reaching out. Somebody got caught into it. Give me the CMB check for the tentacles. Actually, 2 creatures got caught in it.
Alright. It's 4 bonus.
It's 5 plus your caster level.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so
They could have wrote it that way, but they chose not to.
do you add your?
Nope.
No, you do not add your charisma.
That
That
makes
is unfortunate.
That's why the monkey spell is so stupid.
Yeah. There we go.
Squid lips.
What
21.
is? Okay.
Yeah, you got 21.
No, that's what I'm not seeing.
CMD is 21. These things are grappled.
Okay.
Lady Drider's got way the better deal.
I'm guessing, yeah.
They have 33 versus Trip, but this is not Trip. They've got lots of legs and appendages for them to grab a
Not
hold
fall
of.
down with.
I think that this does damage to them.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 4. Yeah. And gains the grapple condition. So they take 5 damage.
All right. Yeah, you hear them complaining, surprised at this. What is this? Something is here. It has us in its coils. They're speaking Shadow Tongue, and the little rope dragon is in a pile of ropes and is unaffected. Zita.
That was Zita.
Murgavane.
Murgavane is going to he's gonna sunder the bars.
I'll just go over and try to bust the bars. All right.
Yeah.
Let me have a look at. Are you doing damage, or are you trying to use strength to bust them open?
I'm gonna do damage. Yeah.
Okay, the bars are metal. About 2 inches. You probably need to break 2 of them to get through. This is hardness 10. Each bar is hardness 10 and 20 hit points.
Oh, okay. So how many bars are there?
You need to break 2 of them.
All right.
Yeah, 30 hit points per inch. This is hardness 10, 30 hit points to break a bar. You need to break 2 of them to fit through.
All right. I got lunge, so if I go back here,
Yep.
I can still reach. I automatically break them.
Okay.
40 damage base.
Murgavane's like,
Yeah.
Crane! Crane! He kind of bends the bars to either side. There's a perfect diamond shape, and medium creatures can step through as difficult terrain.
That's pretty impressive.
So you're playing undead characters. Only one of them is undead, and he's trying to hide it from the others.
He's only a little undead.
He's a ghoulish stargazer.
He doesn't eat people normally.
Unless he gets really hungry.
Maffei is incorporeal. She's sort of a weird, shadowy familiar for the Shadow Priestess. Murgavane is definitely alive. So is Zita and Cade. Murgavane busts open the bars. Cade.
Am I fighting them, or what do the tentacles do? Is that us?
I believe the tentacles are us.
All right, I'm not afraid of no tentacles.
Yeah.
He's gonna go in. I think they're difficult terrain.
Yeah, I believe they count as difficult terrain.
Yeah.
That's 25 feet. Hey, they're fucking ugly.
His CMD is 44, so I think he actually doesn't give a fuck about the tentacles.
He wades
Probably
through the
not.
tentacles. They're kind of like they're rubbery and they're wrapping around him, but he's just wading through them with such gusto that he's snapping them, and they kind of discorporate and more of them come up. Like it's all magic. This thing is wielding a Ranseur, so it does get an AOO, even though it's grappled.
It doesn't have 4 arms, right?
Yep.
so it loses one of its arms.
I think he has to double move his way through this mess.
He's got a 60-foot move speed, and yeah, that'd be a double move.
They're ugly. There's two of them. I can hear one more clocking down there. Who's here? Intruders that try to free the prisoner. They're saying something. Of course, he doesn't speak Shadow Tongue, so... Renee.
Renee is going to move over to here.
Yeah, you can see one through the morass of tentacles.
And we're gonna put an arrow into its face area.
Yeah, face area.
I wouldn't call that a face. Zoom in on that for a second for the stream.
Oh yeah,
that is not a face.
The
that
punum
is a face area.
it is completely arachnid.
That is not a face.
They are wearing breastplate armor on their upper torsos. They're wielding ransewers, and they're completely being grappled by the tentacles that have bust through the floor.
Are they chaotic?
These things are chaotic. Your axiomatic bow is having a field day.
Going to do a good job. 30 minus 3 plus 1. AC 31.
Yeah, you strike through the field of tentacles into the thing's chest.
And don't get sneak attack on it. Minimum damage 26.
26. Okay. It kind of punctures the breastplate a little bit. Blood does come spurting out. Sort of a blackish blood.
Perfect.
That's it. You moved.
Yeah,
The little rope dragon is kind of coming underneath the pile of ropes. It's gonna spend time to stealth to here. It's got a plus 20 on its stealth. It's hiding now, kind of along this side of the wall, with a 38.
It's a pretty effective sneaker. I don't know if anybody... I think Zyra might be able to break that.
Zyra, yeah. You're probably concerned about Ayana of Lyr.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just seeing if she sees the... that's right. She doesn't have the... She has a minus 6 off that. So 37.
With the curse, it's a minus 3. It's a minus 6 wisdom, minus 3 bonus.
Oh, so then it would be another... So it would be minus 5, or minus 6 because Mafei's not there.
Yep.
Minus 3 because of... Oh, the curse applies to me as well?
Yeah, when you're in the body. The body's cursed, so your wisdom's 6 less.
That's... I should fix that curse. I understood it incorrectly. All right.
Good thing you ain't a cleric.
Good thing I ain't a cleric, yes. So that's 38. Yeah, no, I don't see it.
If you were a cleric,
Okay.
I would have been a little more explicit, given that you cast with a completely different prime ability. You're like, it's a curse, and you made a bad decision because you have a minus 6 wisdom, and I'm like, it all works.
I tried 2 times to get rid of it. I thought it applied to her, not to me.
Nope, it's on
all
the
right,
body.
we're gonna go in. Zira's got like a 45-foot move speed, so that's no problems.
Okay,
Move.
her eyes kind of flutter open. No, is what she says as she realizes that it's Calavarius and not Zyra. No!
It's Zyra.
It's not you again.
We'll cast a heal spell on her. Then maybe that'll mess her up.
Okay, life returns to her eyes. Her lips are no longer cracked. She is still very, very thin, though. Blood returns to her wrists, and her fingers are now moving. She looks absolutely mortified. I can't take another one of your visits.
It's Zyra. Look, Mafei is here.
Huh? She's confused.
I've stolen her body.
You've stolen Mafei! She's screaming.
Well, and she came and tortured the thing again. She broke in and murdered everyone just to torture.
I can't take another one of your visits.
Yep.
And you can hear Calavarius in the back of your head laughing. She'll never trust you. I paid to save her. To keep her here for a long time.
All right.
If she
What-
hasn't,
where do you-
if she hasn't already turned to the dragon in Elf Shadow. There's a voice in the back of your head laughing. As you
Well-
possessed her body, but you could push her into timeout.
I can push her in the back, but you know what? I'm currently looking at the best way to coup de grace myself. All right.
As Kyrian is pissed off and is going to Dimension Door to see what the fuck's going on.
Hey, buddy.
That's not where you wanted a dimension door, my friend.
You are going to get completely wrecked. Welcome to Murgovane Renee Town.
A very attractive shadowy elf with the lower torso of the lower body of a horrible arachnid appears. He is wielding a rod of bone and is swimming in spells at the moment. He managed to cast a mirror image, which would mean 1 per 5.
T4 plus 4 if he's maxed out.
Yeah. Just add a few spells here.
What is the meaning of this? Who the fuck are all of you? Don't you know who I am?
Looking around.
Renee's bow is just being drawn back.
Driders are trying to break the grapple, so they need to make CMB checks against the CMD of your spell.
Okay.
2 at
The CMD is 10 plus its CMB, so 27. Was that?
Oh, that's not
2D number 1D.
16 and 28.
28 makes it.
So the one in the back breaks it, and then 5-foot step kind of moves out of the tentacles, and that's its turn. And this one's struggling in the tentacles and can't get out, and that's its turn. Zita.
Your tentacles make a tentacle check. Be tentacular.
She is going to dispel magic on
Oh, you are
Is Kyrian?
Iskir.
Get him.
Is this a greater dispel or just a lesser?
It's a lesser, unfortunately.
Okay.
Just get rid of the images.
Yeah, she just the images she wants to get rid of. So
Welcome to my dungeon.
Uh-huh.
We are the Shadow Plane.
You dispelled 6th level caster. He is not
Crap.
6th level caster. So
He dimension doored. Yeah.
yeah, and I will
and
move.
then and then the check to keep grappling the Drider.
Oh yeah.
21.
Did they
is
try
the-
to escape or?
Yeah, they tried to escape. This one backed away and got it, although you can't see that. But this one is still in the tentacles and is
25.
continue to be grappled, so you do more damage.
Yeah. Another 6 damage.
I need a good name for a rope dragon.
Braid.
Braid. Cord.
Cord is good too.
Coil.
Coil's
Braid.
good.
Braid is the good one. Braid.
Not.
Not.
With or without a K.
Not? I thought I told you to let me know if there was anyone who didn't belong here.
Not like NAUGHT.
Or just his name is not.
That's awesome. Nerds.
Nerds. All of you chat nerds. All right. So Zita didn't dismiss any of the spells, but did do some more damage to the Drider. Did we add that? 6? Yeah, we did. And then he's yelling about something, like he's chastising something called Not, who is hiding with a stealth of 38. Murgovane.
Okay, so he's still got a bunch of images up.
Yep. This is ninth round of rage. Round of combat. I think you raged in round 1. So.
Yeah. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to drop our sword,
Okay.
drop out of rage.
All right. Are you fatigued?
Nope. As a move action, I am going to take...
Is this your oracle nature power? No
Yeah.
rage fatigue or something like that, or?
Yeah, it's from the curse, actually.
Ah.
Doesn't suffer from fatigue.
Mhm.
He gives himself, as a move action, improved unarmed strike, improved grapple, and greater grapple.
Mhm.
Then 5-foot steps in, rages as a free action, and gives
Yes.
himself true strike. And grapples.
As part of the spell, you're going to
As-
true strike.
As part of the rage, I true strike and I grab him.
Okay. So true strike doesn't get by mirror image.
It says it gets by... Oh, mischance, you're right.
So there's a 1 in 6 chance that you grab
That
him.
it actually works. So we'll just do the 1 in 6.
You improved unarmed strike, right?
Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah, he got that with the...
He sort of looks at you dropping your sword and...
1.
Got him.
You got...
He looks at you dropping your sword.
All right,
and then he gets
now
his
you
face
do
grabbed.
you do need to make a grapple check.
Roll
If you roll
D20.
1, you don't grapple. He's sort of looking at all that true strike. He smiles like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then all of a sudden, you grab him.
The indignity!
You grab him by one of his legs. You're like, and you just sort of swiped for legs, and you're like, "There's plenty of legs to grab." One of the legs lifted up, and another image. But then you finally grabbed a leg, and you pulled him closer towards you and start bending it. Now that was a move to set up all the feats, right? And then
Yeah.
a 5
And then
step and a grab.
standard to grab him. And all the rest was free actions.
Cade. I'm winning. That's what Cade says.
Gate's gonna
Now,
pound on
Cade,
that
in
one.
his mind, low charisma, high wisdom, he saw that Murgovain was just sort of like kind of chilling and not really like anxious. So the reason why, in his mind, he wanted to do a counting of the dead was to get Murgovain's blood up. So in his mind, he thinks he's making Murgovain a better warrior.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like trying to force feed Renee is going to make him a better first ed Pathfinder with a bunch of house brew.
With a lot of house rules. Yeah.
Right.
We're anxiously awaiting Pathfinder 2, which comes out in August. Pathfinder is based off of 3.0 3rd edition, and 3rd edition goes back to 2001. So the number of books that we can use for our game goes back almost 2 decades.
Oh, I see 20s, 18. That's a lot of... Yeah.
Okay, so what's his AC?
The grappled. So Cade did not get grappled by the 26 CMD.
He's got a 44.
Okay, so the answer is no, and this thing's grappled AC is 18.
So hit, crit, hit, miss.
Okay.
What's
This thing does take poison damage.
okay? So we'll do the first hit just for funsies.
Okay.
So 2. Does he take fire?
He did not put up any spells to block him against fire, but yep.
Okay, so 2d8 plus 1d6 plus 13 plus 3. So 26 damage on the first hit.
Okay, 24 on the fortitude save versus the poison.
Makes that save. Okay.
43, 63 damage. All right. It's very injured and bloodied.
28 on the crit.
28 on the critical hit is, let me check the chart, a standard critical.
Okay. $60 damage on the crit.
Oh god! So he grabs, fearless of this creature, wading through the field of grabbing tentacles, he grabs the thing's mandible on one of this hit, sort of avoids the end where the poison is juicing out, and just puts his flaming fist crunching into this thing's skull. So 60 damage, drops it to minus 37.
That's dead.
I got one. I'm gonna go after the other one. Come here, Spidey.
Get over here!
Okay. That was Cade. Clearly these things are not in your... they shouldn't be fighting you. they should not be fighting you. Renee, speaking of shouldn't be fighting, Renee sees a grappled and flanked monster grabbed by Murgravane.
Well, we're going to put arrows into it, and they'll be dispelling strikes. So if they do make contact, they'll dispel stuff.
Cool. All of them are?
Yeah,
Okay.
as long as they're sneak attacks.
With your ghoulish precision, you begin to loose arrows into the back end of Zirkian.
And how
The
AC...
Lord of the Sadist Spires.
Oh, I'm the Lord of the Sadist Spires. My Sadist Spire. How tough is this thing to hit?
He...
AC 32, plus flank, so AC 34. AC 33. AC 35.
AC 25 in grapple.
Okay. Critical threat on the last one. Just for funsies. I'll put the flank in there. AC, what was it in grapple?
25 in grapple.
Poopy. Okay, so the grapple, the crit's not a crit. That's okay though. All right. The many shot.
Yeah, so there's 5 images, so I'll roll a d6. Hit. Oh no, hit an image.
Okay, then the second shot.
D4. No, so there's 4 images, so now it's d5. Hits an image.
Okay, the third shot.
D4. Hits an image.
Okay, the last shot.
Hits it.
Okay, the dispel check. Because... Oh, and it's really... That was the critical threat, too. God damn it. That's okay. I am a rogue of significant power. 1d20 plus 10. Oh, 6th level magic gets dispelled. Because
Nope.
I rolled poo-poo. Alright, and then... Oh, yeah, the damage. Is this thing chaotic?
He is. The axiomatic arrow flares up as it pierces his back, going right into the thorax, all sorts of insect juice flying everywhere. Holy shit.
54 damage.
And this thing does have another 54 hit points, so it does not have to make a fortitude save versus death for massive damage. The rope dragon thing, it's just trying to make itself really small. There's a bunch of killers here. He's just looking up as Akurian is
Getting
getting manhandled and arrows up the rump. Zyra, inside Calavarius's body, is making Iana like scream.
It made a boo-boo. Yeah, this was a boo-boo. I should have saw this coming.
Maffei looks at Calavarius like she does not believe you that you're Zyra.
No. I'm just trying to think about like a way that would have.
Oh no! She's trying to circle away from you. You took everything.
Oh God, I didn't mean to. I can't back. I can't give it back. We're going to. I think we're just going to dispel magic on the guy, or do we curse him? We'll dispel magic on the guy.
Okay.
He's grabbed.
Lesser
gonna
dispel
cast-
or greater dispel?
Or it's just regular dispel.
Okay. So his highest level spell is mirror image.
10. Alright, and we are Dispel is a abjuration, so it's cast at neutral.
Third level magic is what you dispel.
Chihuahua.
Mafei. Mafei's going to go over and help.
Mafei's going to go touch him.
Yep.
Alright.
Or attempt to. The shadow climbs along the wall and reaches out with sort of a shadowy claw, trying to get Ezekurian.
Don't touch Murgavane. We don't ever... Fox, it's been one of those nights of not rolling good on a lot of things.
All right, Ezekurian is going to attempt to cast Hold Person on Murgavane. He's going to do it defensively from within the grapple.
Okay, that'll be interesting.
The concentration check there's going to be rough.
Yep.
And is the somatic spell?
Oh, is it a spell you can't cast?
I think you can only cast verbal only spells.
Huh. Okay.
I will confirm that. Grappled.
Oh yeah, it's got too many components. Verbal, somatic, and focus.
You can only cast spells while grappling or pinned, are those without somatic components, and whose material components you haven't had.
Okay, so it's going to try to dimension door away from Murgavane.
Okay, so 10 plus your CMB plus the level of the spell.
So 14 plus your CMB, Murgavane.
CMB is normally 20 plus Rage plus Bard Song plus Greater Divine Power minus 5 for Rage or Power Attack though.
You're power attacking?
Yeah.
Even when you.
Oh, he wouldn't power attack on the first one.
You're not attacking.
Yeah, he wouldn't power attack on the first one. So, what's that? 31?
So 45?
He fails. He gets a 37. He starts to try to say things. You just punch him in the face.
Now, does that provoke an AOO from a Fae?
He will have cast it defensively, and he did so.
Okay.
Driders. Well, this one's going to say, fuck you to Cade, and is going to lightning bolt Cade.
Hey, this is my favorite game.
Because the hallway is, or the stairwell is circular, it doesn't quite get Renee. It's just a horrible blast of lightning.
Cade has a saving throw of Holy Jeezers.
It does 18 damage.
Cade rolls 1.
He gets all of it.
Takes all the 18 damage. I'm just checking to see if he's got any resistance item. I'll roll up the save on the items.
It would have done 9 damage to the quarter damage to items, so it would have done 4. I don't think that's enough to destroy any items, so I'm fine.
Yeah,
Probably not.
Zita.
Zeta. Gonna try and dispel him again.
Okay.
You're not gonna get away with this.
There we go.
That dispels 18th level magic, so his mirror image is gone.
Fuck!
That's what he says.
There it is.
Then you get to try to grapple Cade with your tentacles.
Oh, yeah.
Just roll a d20. You're looking for a 20.
No. It was close.
It was close. Hey, oh, not there. You hear what you hear Cade say? Whoa! Mine! Murgavane.
Alright, Murgavane's gonna grapple for damage. Now, can I use power attack with a grapple? If I take the same penalty?
You know, I'm not certain on that one.
I'm going to take a look at how power attack is written. I think it is a standard action that is not an attack roll. Let's see.
I
On
will
all
check.
melee attack
I'm gonna-
rolls
I'm
and
gonna-
combat maneuver checks.
So I can't.
It's a combat maneuver check.
Alright.
So yes, you can do it on any combat maneuver check. You can power attack on a dirty trick if you want.
I don't know why you would do that, but you can. I guess 30.
His CMD is you get a +5 because you didn't bust the grapple last round. His CMD
Right.
is 20,
So another.
26.
Okay, so I got him.
So you grapple to maintain, and you're taking the
No. I grappled. To maintain, and I can do damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do the same thing next move too.
And you're taking you're taking your power attack penalty.
Power attack penalties there, yeah, because normally 31, I had a +30.
And this is just single damage. It's not like double damage or any like time and a half.
No. It's just regular unarmed strike damage.
Unarmed strike damage.
Okay, you're swinging him around now. That you've got him by one of his legs. You're just sort of twisting the leg and bashing him into the ground.
10.
Yeah.
31, I guess non-lethal, but
You can take a penalty to do lethal. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're twisting his leg and bashing him into the side of the wall. Body checking him.
I got
His legs are
28,
going out from underneath him. 28. What did I say? He's got a 26.
6,
Yep.
plus 18, 28. This time it is, looks 29 damage this time.
Okay, 60 non-lethal. He is very injured. And
Go to sleep!
in single-digit hit points. Cade.
Gonna run
Cade
over and
is-
steal the kill.
Cade runs over to steal the. No, Cade's going to go down there.
Yeah.
He's going to attempt
Single
to
move.
trip the spider.
He is going to get hit by the Ranseur because it's a reach weapon. It misses.
It doesn't get hit by the Rancer. All right, we're gonna trip the. We're gonna do this even though it's silly because we can.
Okay, it
All
has
right,
8 legs and is very sturdy on its feet. Its CMD versus trip is 33.
All right, Cade's CMB on trip is 18 plus 4 is 22 plus Bard Song is 25.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's do this. Also, he probably should have drank his mutagen at some point. 30.
He missed.
Cade doesn't fall down though.
He hits a couple of the legs, but the legs kind of go up and they go down, and they're fine. Renee. Okay,
Many arrows.
A flurry of arrows.
All right.
Are they dispelling attacks as well, or?
The first one will be a silencing arrow, and the rest will be dispelling.
Okay.
All right. So plus 26 plus 1 for Stacy 30, or sorry, it's plus 30. Minus 5 is plus 25, and the flank is plus 27. AC 30.
Yeah, right in the back.
AC 41.
Continuing to hit it in his back and his
AC 32.
exploding spinal column and
AC 30.
shoulder blades.
Roll up all that.
Murgovane's holding him there, so it's not like the thing's falling down.
2d8 plus 26 plus 6 plus 6 plus 5d6. The many shot does 58 damage.
This is lethal.
Yep. Then the next 3 arrows do. Oh, sorry. There's another 2d6 there. There's another. So 68 damage.
Okay, it's unconscious if you want to stop hitting it.
He doesn't.
I don't think so. I think it's dead.
Okay, so Renee
There's.
just keeps on firing arrows into it. Its legs kind of go out underneath it, aside from the one that Murgovane is holding up. Blood splattering everywhere as you put the thing.
Little dragon thing. You better make your presence known in a friendly way if you are friendly.
It snakes up and sort of hovers there. It's got a raspy voice. Let me see how smart this thing is.
Hi. I'm not.
Bonjour. Brene will speak dragon to it. Or Shadow Tongue, one of the two.
Oh, you know dragon?
I learned a word or two.
I'm a dragon. I'm
You are,
not. And not your enemy.
Perfect. Good to know you are not an enemy.
Sadist Spires now clear. One rider left, it sounds like. They are not nice.
No, they are not nice at all.
I did not mean to startle you.
This little snake-like tongue comes out of its mouth like it's licking the air.
Oh, Mom, can I keep it? I spent a long time hunting dragon, you know?
It kind of worms its way back and looks really small.
I've not seen one like you.
Do not kill Nat. Not your enemy.
I am not possessed by that anger anymore.
Ruggerman throwing around the driner.
You are master of Sadist Spires now. You are Not's master.
Zyra.
Zyra is going to... Is there a way to... I'm looking for a, like... I could, like, shadow enchantment greater asleep. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking for a, a way to convince...
Diana.
Yeah. Shadow form. I'm looking for like a signature.
You have the holy symbol of your goddess.
I do have the holy symbol of my goddess. I will. I don't channel. So I won't do that because I don't do that because it's not a thing I do. I will spread my wings of darkness. And present the holy symbol of Lyr.
You've come to taunt me again, she says. I
No,
will not.
Ayana. I have borrowed Calaverius's body. I am here. I have returned.
She looks very confused at this point in time. She's eyeing the holy symbol like she wants it. And you hear Calavarius in the back of your head. That bitch probably blasphemed by now. There's no way she held out. Look at her toes. And you see that she had, like, somebody had put screws underneath her toenails. And when the heal spell went off, they all got forced out. But
You're getting sold for parts.
fuck you.
Just checking my alignment.
Maffei is going to go flying through the wall to help
And touch.
to help Cade.
Get him. Touch AC 20.
Yep.
Three.
Shadowy hands go through the wall,
5 strength.
draining the Drider of 5 strength. That better be you, Maffei. Curian is dead. The Drider is going to 5-foot step back from Cade and kind of down the stairs a little bit, and is going to attack twice with the Ranseur. Basically, I'm bowling for 20s against the monk. Nope.